Welcome to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host, Tomas Alas, and in this video, we are reviewing the Cold Steel Voyager XL Tanto. The Voyager series has a multitude of different blade shapes and sizes. However, we're going to see what this Americanized Tanto version has to offer in order to find out if it is right for your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. And before we get started, make sure you're subscribed and following us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern so you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear. With that being said, let's cut into it. The Cold Steel Voyager XL Tanto comes in with an overall length of 12.25 inches. It is over a foot long and extremely massive. The blade alone comes in at 5.5 inches, comprised of AUS 10A steel. And again, this is the new GSM Cold Steel buyout, so we're still figuring out some things, but overall I have to say that the quality out of the box was quite impressive and similar to the reminiscent versions that we all know and love. This style of Tanto is more Americanized, popularized by Lynn Thompson in the 80s, and has dual angles that converge to a single point or yokote, which makes snap cuts and utility work quite easy to do. It also has a hollow grind here and a flat grind towards the tip, making this a compound ground knife. Personally, I've always thought Tantos have looked menacing and beautiful at the same time, but feared that they've always been kind of like not practical. However, this changed my mind. Because of that hollow grind, it's super thin behind the edge, but still durable. It melts through materials, but yet we have a very strong reinforced tip for any sort of puncturing or drilling needs. Because this is more of a hard use style knife, helping hide the blemishes and scratches is a Stonewash finish that has a really good look to it. The AUS 10A steel I have found to have a little bit more of a carbon content to it, so it actually has some pretty decent edge holding capabilities. Out of the box, deploying this blade is done primarily with the dual-sided thumb studs that come equipped with this knife. However, we removed those and upgraded this to the snaggletooth wave attachment so it has a faster deployment out of the pocket. This being said, it locks into place with the classic Demco triad lock capable of holding a couple hundred pounds. Part of the success and strength of the Voyager is due to the stainless steel nested liners comprised of heat-treated 6061 aluminum. This Tanto blade shape also has a little bit more heft to it than some of the other options that we've checked out previously. It comes in with a weight of 7.7 ounces. For me, I still consider this pretty lightweight considering the size and strength of the knife. Helping ensure that it doesn't completely fly out of your hands, we have some Grivex textured handles, which really do a great job of locking your hands in. And towards the backside, we also have quite a generous lanyard hole. Keeping this knife in your pants is a pocket clip that is small, but very stiff. And out of the box, I had to do some spring tests and kind of loosen it up just a little bit with some paracord, so it didn't completely shred my pants. This said, I love it. I think it's a great option. Now, out of the box, it has a black pocket clip. However, I switched that out on my Espada, so it was a little bit more covert in the pocket, so that's why you see the stainless steel satin finish one here. With this blade shape, I was effortlessly able to melt through cardboards, pop open zip ties with that reinforced tip, and have the confidence to do some slashing and hacking work, which of course you don't want to do with all your pocket knives, and make sure you don't void the warranty, yada yada yada. That being said, because of that and the snap cuts that you're capable of making with this, that secondary point allows it to not only rip through materials, but you can also easily open packages without having to arc your wrist up like with some of those Persian or Upsawet blades. In an outdoor adventure setting, it was easily able to carve feather sticks, and I think that's due to the thick spine that this has, making it comfortable for those prolonged carving tasks, as well as this area up here. You can get a great grip around the blade. The tip also works well as kind of like a chisel because it has that reinforced flat side, so you can pop off and drill with it without any worry. I'm also a big fan of the variety of different grips you can get with this handle. One of my personal favorites is gripping all the way back here and having this completely in line with your forearm for those repeated hard-use thrusting strikes, which is why that it makes a no-brainer for a great tactical duty knife. It also has that deep guard here, so there is absolutely no worry of slicing up onto your fingers because that blade is razor sharp. Previously on this channel, we reviewed the plain edge clip point version and the fully serrated Vaquero. Both of those are quite wide in the pocket, so something I really enjoy about this Voyager is how slim and compact it is when in the pants, giving you a little more pocket real estate. And just to mention it, that snaggletooth wave attachment is such a needed enhancement on this blade. It really allows it to deploy quickly, especially if you're working in any fast-paced environments. It's a worthwhile addition. The Cold Steel Voyager has always been a staple for me in my collection, and I love that there's a variety of different blade shapes depending on what your needs are. It's a fantastic blade for everyday carry, which I know might surprise some people, but seriously, I love larger blades for just carving through things and cutting up a bagel. In an outdoor adventure setting, you can easily slash through brush, yet it's still delicate enough to carve a hole in a leather belt and get a feather stick going to start a fire. And absolutely in tactical or defensive use capabilities, this thing gives you a lot of confidence in the hand. And the best part is that it's a great value, coming in at just 75 bucks at the time of this review. That is why the Cold Steel Voyager will always be a part of my collection. Do me a favor and let me know what are your thoughts on the Voyager in the comment section down below. I know I am super excited to check out one of that wavy, crisp-like blade shape, but also let me know what is your preferred blade shape on the Voyager series. If you enjoyed this video or you found it valuable in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe, as it greatly helps grow the channel and ensures that you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear. Follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern. My name is Tomas Alas. Thank you again for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.